Let's Talk About It Media 21. We talk hot topics, trending topics, and we talk about what's going on. I wanted to do this quick Kim Kardashian Ray J story, and I was listening to Attorney Simone, but I said, well, while I'm listening to Attorney Simone, giving her credit for her video, I was just listening to Trending Out Loud as well. I wanted to come on live because I haven't been live for almost 2 weeks. So I wanted to come on live, try and get myself the algorithm. We'll see how that goes. Um, I normally go live between 9 10. I really haven't done any lives. I haven't done any shorts. So really not gonna get into it. But I wanted to go ahead and do this video so then that way I can slowly but surely get back into the algorithm at some point. See, it's right now taking time for people to even get their notifications because by now they would have gotten them. So allow me a few seconds to get into the system to do my disclaimer. Got to remember how to do everything because it's been a minute. But we're going to get into this video because there's a lot going on in regards to the Kardashians. Y'all know I cover the Kardashians, what's going on with them, what's being talked about. But with the everything that's being going on, I had to cover it. And I might do shorts regarding it because of course it's all hands on deck right now in regards to Tristan's doing conversations in media. Tristan's talking about him and Chloe. Kylie got her daughter. They're doing videos, all hand on deck to try and change the narrative. You got other countries using Chris's icon to seek out wealth, whatever. That's to just change the narrative. Y'all know I had to come in here and talk my ish. Okay, so just allow me a few seconds to do my disclaimer. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get back into the algorithm, but good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bear with me as I do this disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So let me go back up here. Hold on one second. Comments are allegedly. That's good. Uh, credit to Simone. Um, let's see. Hold on one second. Hold on. I just want to give her credit because normally I don't use videos like that. But she's such a great um, content creator, and I definitely want to give her credit. Hold on one second. Just give me a second. Good morning, everyone. Come on in, like the videos you guys come in. And I'm going to play this clip, and then we're going to get started with Simone. Okay. Let's see. All comments are allegedly. So that's good. Just please like the video by thumbsing up. Please subscribe. Of course, we did not hit the goal of the 50K because I haven't been here. But definitely hit the like button, and we're gonna get into some of these clips.
And Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret, and the court said absolutely not. So now those documents are public. The same agreement that was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape, that's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy on something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light? Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. Legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below because I cannot wait to see this. Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret. And the court said absolutely not.
So we were wondering why Ray J did not tell us that there was something going on. We knew, we kept saying, Ray J, do you see what they're saying about you on their show? Do you see how they're trying to paint you? And we all saw it. We all saw that there was some concerns. Things were not adding up. I wasn't there. All comments are alleged. I'm back slightly. But we knew something wasn't right because she's on the floor in the pink outfit. She's crying. And certain stuff didn't seem, it's like the friends were crying, oh, I got things back. And remember how Ray J had said, I'm going live, Kim, I'm going live, Chris, I'm gonna tell it all. And if I have the video saved in here, I don't know, I'll post it, but all hands on deck to change the narrative for the Kardashians. This is huge because he kept saying, I'm a father now. I have children now. It can't just be about y'all. Because what's going to happen in regards to their brand deals if they know allege, all comments are alleged because their attorneys are something else. So I wasn't there. This is being alleged about everything. I wasn't there. But if this was orchestrated, yuck, nasty. But okay, I'm gonna play this video again, and then we're gonna get into Attorney Simone video because it's gonna give more details and what, how, and what's going on. And if the judge has denied for this to be secret, that may mean allege they may not have people in their back pocket, and people may not. A judge, attorneys, people may not want to attach their names to this for everything not coming out the proper way. Does that make sense? Judges, attorneys, the system has to put forth what is true or false. And if a judge is not wanting to seal this, okay, if Ray J got a secret deal that was worth that amount, we were all wondering, why is Ray J now silent? Because remember, the Kardashians came out with their Hulu season. Remember, they left E and they went to Hulu. And of course, their first season, and I don't know if it was the second or third season, alleged. I know it was, I think the first season, alleged, possibly the second season, alleged, and possibly the third. They wanted to talk about Ray J on their show. That's concerning. You wanted to talk about him. And this is the thing about the Kardashians. They love talking about their exes. Look at right now, Lamar Odom is trending about his relationship with Khloe. Khloe stayed alleged in that toxic relationship. Khloe knew what was going on with Lamar. Chris alleged knew what was going on with Lamar. Girlfriends are calling saying, pick him up. He's too much. So I've talked about this for years. The unhealthy relationships are oozing out. Kim Kanye, Kim Ray J, Kylie Travis Scott, Kylie Tyga, Black China, Rob. So concerning. These relationships are in our faces and the concerning. And then they don't support the sister that is married. So concerning. So concerning. So I'm going to play this and then I'm going to play Attorney Simone again.
Those documents are public.
Hold on.
Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret. And the court said absolutely not. So now those documents are public. The same agreement that was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape. That's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy or something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light? Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below because I cannot wait to see this. Oh, it's bad because Kim.
So now let's get with attorneys. Talk about the legal part of it. I'm back because of. Let's get into it, baby. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. 30 people's better than none. I'm back.
They were suing Ray J. They were suing him for defamation. And I said, this case looks weak. But most importantly, What I said about this case is,
like I said, all comments are alleged. We're giving credit to attorney Simone, and it's girl is that we're listening to her video because I'm sitting here and I said I want to hear what an attorney has to say about this court case. So thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. All comments are alleged. A judge will have to decide what is factual, who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth, who broke the NDA, who broke the law. A judge is going to have to decide that. And since they've sealed it, unsealed it, and they're telling everyone what the agreement was with Ray J and Kim, everyone's side-eyeing the Kardashians, as they should. Ray J Ray J tried to tell y'all, I'm going live. I don't know. And that's the other thing, too. I have to make this very clear. If Ray J has documents from all these years, text messages, a court's going to have to decide if all factual as well. So let's continue.
As in Kim and her mama are fixing to open up a can of hot doo-doo garbage that they don't want out. Because I said Ray J is going to hit back with proof that the so-called leak of the S-tape that made her famous, that it was intentional, that it was orchestrated by her mom, and
alleged.
Boom, it was proven. So here's the backstory. I'll have a link in the description below so you can watch that video. Watch it, it puts it all in context. But what's going on now is Ray J has just filed with the courts the actual $6 million settlement agreement. So the Kardashians paid him $6 million to keep his mouth shut and lie for them and pretend like the tape was not intentionally leaked. That not only was it intentionally leaked, it was orchestrated. The mother was like, arch your back and do this, and we'll keep doing this and that again. It was that serious. So here's what happened. Currently, the defamation case is pending because of the fact that, I'm going to just share it. I'm going to share the article.
And I do have to stop it and play it, and I have to constantly say alleged. I have to protect my page. I'm not dumb. So I'm giving credit to attorney Simone. Girl is at legal. She's an amazing lawyer. Some people try and throw shade, but Simone be on her ish. She do. Let's continue.
I'm going to just read you this summary so that we have it there. So you got the baseline. Y'all know you watch here.
Are you sure your tax expert is right?
Like the video. Of course, we're going to also have commercials. The commercial's gone. Let's continue. Fair use.
You watch here. Love me as we do. My ADD. All right, so here we go. Pop. So it starts with Ray J says to Kim and her mother, let's pull this down and add this back up. Ray J said, you screwed me after I screwed you. Okay. So the original case, and that was a case that was filed in October of 2025. Ray J fired back at that one, but Kim and her mama, they filed a lawsuit of their own, suing him for defamation because Ray J said that they were all in on the infamous S tape.
Good morning.
And that it wasn't leaked against Kim's will. No, remember on the Hulu show, Kim had an entire episode about how she is the victim of this leak that was done by the same.
Remember, I told you, Hulu show, she said she was the victim.
People that do Girls Gone Wild. Well, in new legal documents, this says, obtained by TMZ, Ray J revealed what he says actually went down with the S tape. He claims that he and Kim consensually shot a tape in 2023, over 20 years ago. 23 years ago. And then in 2006, they discussed releasing it. And in part, she wanted to do that because her bestie at the time was Paris got air quote famous because her S tape got released. And then she ended up getting a TV show with Nicole Richie, etc. So in 2006, they discussed releasing it. And he said that Kim insisted that be in charge of the release and the commercial exploitation of the film. In the lawsuit that was filed by attorney Howard King, it says Ray J claims that Kim and Chris have spent the last 2 decades peddling the false story that the S tape was leaked against her will. Well, Ray J says, no. Ray J says that Kim and Chris are furious that he, quote, no longer wants to play along with their tall tale. Kim and Chris's lawyer is Alex Spiro. That's one of the lawyers that was also Diddy's lawyer. Very good lawyer. And Spiro tells TMZ, after realizing that Ray J is losing the case and losing his way, his disjointed, rambling distraction is not intimidating anyone, and that Ray J is going to lose his frivolous case too. So what Ray J did is he filed what's called a counterclaim. Kim and her mama sued, and the basis of their suit, well, I'll keep reading this, okay? It says, in the docs, Ray J says, on the Kardashians, Kim, Chris, and Kanye falsely accuse him of S.A.ing Kim while she was asleep
y'all remember when that happened? So Ray J was like even more mad because you're saying what now about me? Like the video, it's being alleged. This is what was being said around the time.
Extortion. This is critical, guys. Ray J says he initiated legal proceedings and that Kim, Chris, and their production company entered into a settlement with him where Kim agreed to pay him. Ray J says the agreement also featured a requirement barring further mention or public reference to the S tape on the Kardashians. But he says almost immediately after the agreement was signed, Kim, Chris, and Ye, and Kendall Jenner all made statements in violation of the agreement. Now, in the docs, Ray J says that he is entitled to in damages under the agreement. Kim and Chris sued Ray for defamation. Check this out. For defamation last month. And here he says their lawsuit is not really about defamation. He says it's about publicity, power, and Ray says they filed a baseless lawsuit to weaponize the judicial system and to shirk which means avoid their contractual obligation and put him as the sacrifice on the altar of. He also explains that Kim's RICO comment that he made. Now, this is why filed the defamation. Okay, so which led to the defamation suit in the docs. So he's in the docs. They are suing him because he basically said they were asking him what are his thoughts on Diddy and the Diddy lawsuit. He says if anybody needs to be locked up for trafficking, it should be Kim, the Kardashians, Kim and her mama. He said.
Now, y'all remember when Ray J was live and he said that? All comments are alleged. I don't know if the feds are looking into Ray J. I don't know. I don't have any clue. I'm not in those rooms. Stop it, play it, and I have to constantly say alleged. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Let's continue. Thank you, Attorney Simone.
Yes, that's a RICO right there. And don't be surprised if the feds are investigating them at any moment now. Okay, now here's what he says to explain those counts. He said he saw parallels between RICO and Kim and Chris's conspiracy with Vivid Entertainment, that's the Girls Gone Wild group, to release and lie about the S tape, as well as Kim and Chris's conspiracy to trick him into signing the agreement before broadcasting further content about the S tape. In the docs, he says he considered bringing his own lawsuit about Kim and Chris previously under RICO statute and wondered whether they might be prosecuted for RICO violations. That's why in his interview and in the to-be documentary, which is U.S. versus Sean Combs, he featured his own side, his own opinions about the and RICO, in which he said, if you told me the Kardashians were being charged for racketeering, I might believe. Ray adds.
Now remember that was his live stream. He did that, and guess who was sitting behind him? Krishan Rock. So he did that on purpose. So Ray J's been on one. We understand that. Ray J loves to trend and go viral. Kim loves to trend and go viral. Kanye loves to trend and go viral. A lot of these Hollywood people love to trend and go viral. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
His microphone was off during a September 2025 live stream where he said, the feds is coming to investigate because I can't be the dirty guy no more. He said he thought I'm going to talk about the validity of that defamation. In this video, we're also going to go through the settlement agreement, the $6 million settlement agreement that proves Kim and her mama orchestrated the video. And then I showed you guys the clip, the thumbnail, but I'll also link below so you can watch the original video. And basically, for the defamation suit, that's the underlying suit that the Kardashians wrote, Ray J's got some great points. Now, loony toony as that man is, that man's off his rocker. He's done a lot of substances, okay, in his days. We all know he's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes,
but
he is.
Here on this, and I wouldn't, this is part of why he might be a little, okay, going through the last 20 years of someone claiming USA them when it was a mutual decision. She wasn't nobody. Her and that nose she used to have, they were nobody back then, okay? Wasn't nobody trying to. It wasn't until later down the line that they decided to make the tape. But what it was is because he made the statement right at the time when the Diddy trial was going on and Diddy had been found guilty, the Kardashians were concerned that his statement was going to mess up and was messing up their endorsement deals. That if their sponsors and people who were paying them big money for things, if they make $1 million per post or more on social media, that if those people really thought the feds were coming for them, that they wouldn't be making any money off of those things. So they really filed this lawsuit simply to protect their brand. Here's the catch, though. They're celebrities. The defamation law pertaining to celebrities is a much higher standard. Remember when $10 for a large.
Like the video, like the video.
$10 for your choice.
Fair use reaction clip. I'm back a little bit. Just going live. We had to talk about this Kim and Ray J situation. Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video as you guys come in. All comments are alleged. Fair use reaction clip.
Sued them for defamation, claiming that they lied on Blac Chyna, said she was abusive, and said other things about her, which caused her to get her show that was supposed to be Rob and Chyna, got that show pulled from the network. Well, with defamation, when it comes to celebrities, you have to show that the statement was made with maliciousness or knowing it was absolutely incorrect. Even if you recklessly make a statement, that's not good enough. So, for example, what I said, and I go through this in the video, so I won't harp on it, but in the prior video that I'm linking, I said, for example, if Ray J himself called the feds, it was like, y'all need to look into these people. That's sufficient. If Ray J was told by someone, hey, I think the feds are going to look into the Kardashians for the stuff that they do, because a lot of people believe the mama is a pimp and that all she does is traffic her daughters. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you think that's what she does. And I wouldn't admit how he says here, he thought his mic is off when he said the feds are coming to investigate because I can't be the dirty guy no more. Now, I wouldn't say, I thought my mic was off on that necessarily. Now, that could go to a lack of maliciousness. So again, for the defamation, it's not good enough. When you say something about a celebrity, it's not good enough that the comment be false. They can prove all day that this was a lie. The feds are not, in fact, investigating them. Because they are celebrities, they have the additional public burden or legal burden to prove that the statement was made with maliciousness. Now, this case is pending in LA County. They are well loved. The Kardashians are well loved in LA County. So this could be a great jurisdiction for them. But Ray J dropped a hammer on them. He released this settlement agreement. Want to talk about it? Here it goes. All right.
Let's talk about the settlement agreement. Like the video, fair use, reaction clip.
Here is settlement agreement. Yes, there's a lot that's blacked out. We're going to focus on the part that matters for these purposes, which is that, number one, I'm going to jump to the end. The signatures, it's signed. Here's what's interesting. Ray J signed it, Kim signed it, and her mama signed it. And this was in 2023. Now, Ray J's mom signed a different version of it. That's irrelevant because Ray J's mother is not a part of the lawsuit. So even if his own mother doesn't sign, it doesn't matter. But they had the mom be part of the settlement, and too, because his mother has always acted as a manager. But you see the parties. So this agreement was signed in 2023 because of Hulu. They wanted to talk about this on the show on Hulu, and or likely what happened as an attorney, I can say, likely what happened is Hulu said, look, we don't want to have to worry about Ray J coming saying he should have been paid or he was defamed by an episode that we're going to do that's going to show Kim as a so-called victim of this S-tape. So they had this, they as in Hulu, likely mandated that this agreement be executed because it really doesn't make sense that 20 years later.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ray J didn't go after the Kardashians and Hulu. Hulu aired it. They shouldn't have aired it.
Later, 20 years later, all of a sudden.
Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
You're going to need an agreement that is a settlement and mutual general release. What this says, the gist of it, is nobody can talk about the S-tape. Hulu did not want it to get out that she wasn't no victim and that this was all orchestrated by Momager. Okay? When you go, let's see. On page 1, these are the parties. Page 2, and I'm going to scroll through each of the pages in case anyone wants to and put it, hold on, I'm going to let adjust this so that it's large on the page. Now I need to see my big face. I know y'all like seeing the docs. Here we go. Okay. So, you see here.
So, hold on. So, she's actually showing the actual documents and talking about the actual documents. Hold on. So, we're listening to Attorney Simone talk about the Kardashians. These are the actual documents and things that's redacted from the court case. So, this is what we're listening to. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
Had a mediation. This is how much of a lawsuit they went through in 2023. They had a mediation. And basically, this section says the subject matter, this is all about the subject matter of the S-tape and allegations been made by either party. It was, again, Ray J who's claiming y'all are out here lying on me. Part G says the parties have agreed to enter this agreement addressing all past, current, and future claims, disputes, causes of action, defenses, and alleged losses, including without limitation all claims and defenses arising out of or concerning the subject matter of the S-tape, the claims and counterclaims, and wish to fully resolve them all. This is because Ray J felt like, wait a minute, y'all have made millions on my back, literally, and that's not fair. So he, in turn, was able to receive $6 million from this. Now, oh, baby, when he filed this with the court, the Kardashians immediately ran to court and said, Your Honor, please, we need to seal this agreement. This must be sealed. This must be sealed. Well, I told y'all, I told y'all these hoes was lying. I'm sorry, these Christians were lying. Well, I don't know that they're Christians. These Iranians were lying. She was lying.
Allege. In Attorney Simone's opinion.
Iranian, okay? I told you they were lying because when they filed their original lawsuit, the defamation suit in October, they have a whole introductory section where they say Ray J has a history of lying on women, and they list different women that he's lied about. One of which was Sukiana, by him saying, that they were intimate, or whatever the lie was about Sukiana. Okay, but I noticed they list all these women that they claim he lied about, and never listed themselves.
Oh,
never
wow.
listed saying, and he lied on me, Your Honor, saying that I myself released the S tape. That's how I knew they was lying. That's how I knew it. Now, the agreement then goes on. This is page 2. Terms of the settlement agreement are set forth here. None of these are of any interest. And scroll. Here's what matters. This is a mutual release. Both sides are saying, I'm not going to sue you. You're not going to sue me. Okay? That's this part. Okay? I'm going to see that. But what really matters is the non-disparagement component. Non-disparagement is you're not going to say anything negative about me. I'm not going to say anything negative about you. There's also right here, paragraph 6 says no admission of wrongdoing. That is standard. 7 says strict confidential. This has to be strictly confidential. That's what the Kardashians relied on to say, no, Your Honor, this needs to be sealed. Girl, F you. You don't get to go on national TV, tell all your business, release the S tape, show the whole world your booty hole, and then all of a sudden decide this is what you want to keep confidential. Girl, if you don't go somewhere with that, and ultimately that's what the judge agreed on. But here we are, the non-disparagement provision. This section 8 here. The parties each will not at any time from and after the date disparage or impugn the character, reputation, integrity, honesty, business, or business practices of any of the other parties or their agents, advisors, partners, reps, blah, blah, blah.
Please hit the like button, you guys. There's 48 people in the building. Please hit the like button. No likes? Hit the like button, you guys. It's going to get me back into the algorithm. We're catching the tea. We're listening to the tea. You got to hit that like for me, please. Thank you. I'm over here dealing with some stuff, and I'm live for y'all because this Kardashian stuff, information, and news has to be told. I will do some shorts tonight, too. That's going to do general breakdowns. But please hit the like button. Just double tap that screen. There's 3 dots in the corner. You can hit the 3 dots, and you'll see the like button. Or you could double tap the screen. But let's continue. Fair use reaction clip. I'm back. Bring y'all the tea because the Kardashians don't want this out. All hands on deck. Kylie's going live with her child. Tristan Thompson's trying to talk. Lamar Odom's trying to talk. Is Kim dating Lewis to distract away from all of this? I'm wondering if she's dating Lewis. Kanye's touring. His video's kind of weird. There's a lot going on. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone.
In a manner likely to be harmful to their businesses, or professional reputation, or personal reputation through any medium, including but not limited to oral statements, written statements, social media, etc.
Yes, they really built their career off his back. Did y'all see the video when Ray J, his mom, his dad, and Brandy was sitting on the couch? And remember how Ray J's mom said, was my son on the cover of this magazine or that magazine? And then to do a Hulu show and talk about him the way they did is so concerning. We've talked about this. They get in relationships and they like to talk about their exes. The girls are expected to date. Think about how many people Kim has dated. Think about how many people Kendall has dated. Think about how many people Khloe has dated. And they continue to talk about the exes to stay in the narrative, stay in the conversation, trend and go viral. When they talked about, go back and look at the video about Hulu talking about Ray J. Remember how they stated something happened and something was pushed in somebody. They shaded Ray J bad. They talked about Ray J in such a horrible way. Not only did they make it people think that he did or whatever, I keep telling y'all, a tape cannot be put out if you don't show your ID and sign for it. People were so stupid back in the day. You can't just put out somebody's tape without them releasing it with their ID and their signature. People were dumb for years believing this. Should it affect their brands? That's up to the brands. We were already side eyeing the Kardashians with the Balenciaga. We've been side eyeing the relationships. The girls are expected to date. Chris can be in a whole relationship for years, 5 years. Bruce, who's now respectfully Caitlyn. The Kardashians talk about what they saw with Bruce and ignored it. What they saw with Tristan and ignored it. They want to stay in the conversation with the unhealthy relationships. That's what they like to do. They want to push the narrative. Kendall just last, what, around the Super Bowl time, shading her exes, talking about she's never had procedures. I'm not a doctor, but they like to push the narrative of falsifying. This is the biggest thing. When Kanye was having all his issues, what would Kim do several days later? Put on a bathing suit. So this is the breakdown. Noted in, somebody type this in. The Kardashians always want to seek justice for people to trend and go viral, talk about products, push a narrative, oh, we're this, we're that, and then they want to sometimes play the victim. So they want to seek justice or talk about justice, try and play the victim, talk about relationships, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, or try and play the victim. Period. It's always the same narrative. And if something's trending in a certain way, we just saw Kylie with her whole behind out. Because this stuff with Kim and Ray J are trending. They're always going to try and put their behinds out, and they want to get in rooms too. That's the other thing. They want to get into rooms and take the spotlight. Look at the Michael B. Jordan situation. And Michael B. Jordan was like, oh no, Kim, you're not going to push this narrative. Kim likes to add herself to people that are trending, which is kind of sad and kind of creepy, because why not let people have their moment? Kim doesn't like that. She wants to trend, she wants to go viral, and she wants to add herself to that conversation. So when people pull her name up, she's now trending with Michael B. Jordan. That was planned. How else was she going to trend with Michael B. Jordan other than saying congratulations? She knew that people were going to post, oh, Kim Kardashian said congratulations. Michael B. Jordan nipped that in the bud. No, don't come over here trying to add yourself to my conversation. I've been telling y'all this. It's kind of weird and creepy that when Usher was trending, she wanted to trend with Usher. When Adele was trending, she wanted to trend with Adele. When Katy Perry was trending, she wanted to trend with Katy Perry. Now, okay, maybe Lewis does like her, but remember, it had to be that Kendall had to shade the exes first. Then it was mentioned that Kim was dating Lewis. Did y'all catch that? Because if it would have been Kim dating Lewis, that would have trended in a weird way. She didn't want that. So Kendall had to come out first and trend about the exes first, shading them. Shame on those exes for not speaking up more, saying, hello, leave me out of the conversation. These ex-boyfriends can be in a whole new relationship, and these girls don't care. Remember how Pete broke up with Kim, and then Pete was in a whole new relationship, and Kim still wanted to trend with Pete? That's kind of sad. Even when Pete announced his birth, that the girlfriend was pregnant, and then Kim attached herself to that story too. It's kind of weird and creepy. And then he did something really nice for the girlfriend because Pete was just trying to have a great moment with his girlfriend. And Kim had to attach herself to that too. It's kind of weird and creepy. And I've been saying that for years. She wants to trend. And okay, Jordan is supposed to get married. She just had her bachelorette party. I hope she's not inviting Kylie. This is the biggest thing. It's sad when people try and have their moments, the K's and the J's try and trend over them and over people. Like when what's that one lady that got married to Jeff Bezos with the wedding? The Kardashians even wanted to trend over Jeff Bezos' wedding. Now you rarely see the Kardashians. They do be with them because remember Jeff threw a party or something. And you got to remember too, these celebrities want to trend together. These celebrities help each other out. These celebrities are in on it. Their management teams are in on it. We're doing this. Do you want to collab? So these celebrities aren't dumb. They're collabing with certain situations that's problematic. Think about the Balenciaga situation. She attached herself. Remember the ad? The concerning ad? So concerning. Oh, before I forget, like the video, y'all, I'm back. Like the video, I'm back. Remember how Kim had that interview with that one reporter, and she had said that the teachers help her with the narrative with the kids, and the kids don't know a lot that's going on with Kanye. The kids don't know a lot what's going on in media. I don't know if Kim can give that same protection to the kids right now. So I'm wondering if Kim took the kids and homeschooling them because of the narrative about this. These teachers can't be focusing on your children and what they're going to hear, what they're not going to hear, and then taking North out of school and homeschooling. And then there was a post, and I don't know if she's trying to homeschool the other children too. But you got to remember how the Kai Sanat, and I said, y'all, I said 2 years ago, keep an eye on Kai Sanat. He's about to change because all these celebrities are attaching themselves to Kai Sanat because he trends. And look at how Kai Sanat, he's not the same. I don't know what's going on with his outfit brand. I don't know, but Kai Sanat looks different. And I'm hoping that tattoo with the Kai Sanat is not true. Some of the pictures about Kai Sanat, we were questioning. So I'm wondering when Kim said that the teachers help her so the children don't know what's going on. I'm wondering if the Kardashians wanted the kids to come out of school because of this situation, the Kanye situation, the Kanye lawsuit, and then allegedly she utilized Kanye's name to help her get into these rooms. Now allegedly she wants to allegedly take the West name off. So I'm wondering if that interview told a lot. Angie Martinez. Go back and look at the Angie Martinez interview. Remember how Kim said the kids don't know, they don't see, they don't hear. But remember, Kanye has said the children don't have to go through that entrance. There's a private entrance that Kim can take the children through. But Kim was choosing not to. It's the Angie Martinez interview. Kim said a lot in that interview. And then remember how what's his name? Steph Curry's wife was trending about not Steph Curry's wife was trending about her comments, not wanting to be married, not wanting to have kids. We'll go through that. I will do that breakdown too. Because now Steph Curry wife trended. And then Kim came right behind Steph Curry's wife trying to trend. Whenever somebody's trending, she wants to go right behind and trend as well. Now you have Steph Curry and his wife sitting down with Michelle Obama, and she's basically saying, I didn't know if I was good enough. They're trying to change it. Steph Curry is grabbing his wife saying, look, honey, stop doing these interviews shading me. Stop doing these interviews making me look bad, honey. And everybody was like, Steph, you got to get a hold of your wife. She's not making you look good. Because remember, Steph Curry's wife did an interview with Red Table. Steph Curry's wife did something on the Real. Steph Curry wife sat in that chair and said X, Y, and Z. So then Kim came right behind Mrs. Curry because Mrs. Curry was trending. If she sees a situation and she sees that somebody, this is Kim, she sees that somebody's getting a lot of views, she wants to run over there. It's kind of weird and creepy. She's paying attention to what is trending to attach her name. So I can't remember the girl that interviewed Mrs. Curry, but Kim went over there and she was talking about Kanye and Lamborghinis, and she was talking about the time he spends. When you got to remember, Kanye was cool with Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is no longer with us. I didn't agree with a lot of things that Charlie Kirk said. And remember how Kim says she never really tries to talk bad about Kanye. But do you not? I don't know. That interview said a lot. And remember, Kanye might have been alleged getting treatment over the last 6 or 8 months. So the things that she was saying might have upset him again a little bit. And then dating Lewis. Kim is now dating Lewis, who was Kanye's friend. They were cool. Probably not cool over the last few years. Kanye don't have the same friends within the last 5 years. He don't have those same friends because of things that he said, the people, the cultures that he insulted. Kanye doesn't have those same friends. And remember, there's pictures of Kanye, Kim, and Lewis. There's also pictures in regards to Kim and Pete. Kanye used to hang out with Pete Davis. Go back and look at the picture. Regards to Kanye, Pete Davis, Timothy Charlemagne, and Kid Cudi. Most of those people in the picture has dated a Kardashian. Kim Kanye, Kim Pete, and now Timothy and Kylie. Some of these celebrities work together to put out a narrative to stay within media. Sometimes. Okay, so let's get back to the video in regards to Attorney Simone. Like the video, y'all. There's 56 in here. There's probably been about 2,000. Video, double tap the screen. I'm somewhat back, but not all the way back. Y'all know I had to cover this Kardashian stuff. Like the video. Yeah, it's so concerning. So, will the Kardashian lose brand deals? We don't know. But the Balenciaga stuff was concerning. How Kylie in her billionaire status, true or false, concerning. How Chloe's being talked about regards to Lamar. If Chloe knew all that stuff was going on with Lamar, she should have left him. That's serious. In the comments he's making, and then him talking about what he used to do, and Chris walked into the room. So concerning. So concerning. They have children. Kanye has children with Kim. Kylie has children with Travis Scott. Chloe has children with Tristan. And Tristan's basically saying, oh, yeah, all the baby mamas get along. Tristan, you have a child with Marley. And do you see that child? And why is Chloe okay with Tristan not spending time with that child? Go back and look at how Tristan and Chloe even got their start. Larsa Pittman dodged that situation with Tristan. Larsa Pittman dodged that situation. Go back and listen to the Larsa Pittman interview in regards to her dating alleged Tristan, and then Chloe started dating Tristan. Go back and look at that. But still, Tristan left a whole pregnant girlfriend. So that's not good either if Larsa knew that the girlfriend was pregnant. But there's a whole story about Tristan, the baby mama, and who she dated prior to Tristan. So let's continue with this clip. So concerning. Ray J, I think this is probably a lesson in regards to Ray J saying, I helped y'all and y'all painting me in a way, and he has children. Men, you have to be careful what you sign up for. You got, what do I always say? Be careful who you date and be careful who you have children by. You got to be cautious because look at what's being said, what's being talked about, the actual agreement. And I'm surprised Ray J didn't sue Hulu. That's where the big money's at. Let's continue.
In other words, what Ray J is saying, y'all did it first because I signed this, and then you had a whole episode accusing me of leaking the tape, which would make me an SAer. That would mean I have released revenge corn, revenge corn, and that I had done that unlawfully. So here's how the contracts work. Because they breached it first by then having an entire episode accusing him of releasing it. They don't get to come back and say, well, now Ray J defamed us by saying that it's a RICO. No, you don't get to do that. You breached it first. He has the right. And the fact that he didn't sue y'all before for breaching it, that doesn't mean he can't sue you as a counterclaim now, which is what he has done. The second paragraph, 9, liquidated damages, that's what says if you violate it, he gets $1 million. They better get ready to.
So she's reading the documents. Hold on one second. She's reading the court documents of what's being talked about. We're listening to Attorney Simone. We're giving Attorney Simone credit. These are the actual legal documents that she's talking about in regards to the Kardashians and Ray J. Them putting him and talking about him on that Hulu show, they needed to train and go viral. How else can they do it? But outside of utilizing Ray J and Kanye. Because would people have tuned in if they didn't use that episode? And was Ray J the first episode, the first season? I can't remember. All comments are alleged. I can't remember if Ray J was the first season, not the second season, and then he was talked about in the third season. Or he was talked about in the first season and the second season and not the third season. But they utilized Ray J to help their Hulu show, which is concerning. I'm surprised he didn't do something with Hulu.
Run him his money. They need to get ready to money. Now, here's what's also interesting.
Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We got 50 people in here. Double tap the screen, please. Double tap the screen, please. Help me get back into the algorithm, please. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Let's get the likes up. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. This is my first video in the last 2 weeks. Pushing through, but I had to talk about this situation. Pushing through.
So remember I mentioned that they then ran to the judge. They run to the judge and they tell Judge, Your Honor, oh my God, I'm so Your Honor, we have to seal the agreement. It was never meant to be public. You know, that time.
So they wanted to seal the agreement. It was never supposed to be public because they don't want to seem like they're in cahoots with Ray J. They never wanted to seem like they were allegedly in cahoots with Ray J at no period, no time. So releasing that there was an agreement lets them know that there was communication. Let's continue.
Here's what the judge says and why. What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car.
Like the video, like the video. I'm about to play this clip so y'all can hear what she's saying, though, too. Hold on one second. Hold on. And
I want to see this. Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret, and the court said absolutely not. So now those documents are public. The same agreement that was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape. That's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy on something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light. Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below because I cannot wait to see this. Oh, it's bad.
So let's continue with Simone. Like the videos, y'all come in. Good morning.
Information about their secret 2023 settlement was Ray J from the public, TMZ has learned. According to court docs, LA County judge denied their request to seal certain documents, including...
Oh, I'm cutting out. I didn't know I was cutting out. I will listen to the audio. Thanks for being here, y'all. This is my first video in a long time. Let's see. I'm cutting out. You can't even get half of a sentence. Is everybody having an issue with the cutting out? Like the video.
2023 deal. The judge ruled Kris and Kim failed to present enough evidence that the deal being made public would cause them harm. That's because your booty hole's on the internet. Don't put your booty hole on the internet. Don't tell the whole world your life. Don't invite the world into your life for the last 20 years and decide that one...
No, I can hear it fine on this side. Hello, everyone. Hello. Might be your side. I just checked it. Thanks for being here.
Piece of paper. That's what you're going to have a problem with? Girl, cover your booty hole and hush. As TMZ first reported, Kim and Kris sued Ray J in October, claiming he defamed them by claiming the mother-daughter duo was being looked at by the Fed. Kim and Kris denied the claims. They said, we're not being looked at by the feds. Ray J countersued them, claiming that they breached the secret 2023 deal. By the way, give me my credit. Hold on, I want my credit. I said he was going to do it on October 3rd, 2025, and did. And then he did it like in November. He did it later. So, yay to legal Bessie. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you have not already. So the bottom line is this. Let's talk about the strengths. The bottom line is this. The Kardashians started. I told y'all they should have never filed the initial lawsuit against him. That man's nuts. He's cuckoo. They should have just, if any of their advertisers had any questions about whether the feds were investigating them, they could have, had their attorney submit letters. No, they're not. This is just crazy Ray J. He probably got into some bad crack. Y'all remember my Aunt Judy? My Aunt Joyce? She was 15. She got into some bad crack. And she's, she burned her boyfriend, her husband's house down, and he didn't have no legs, and then she stole his crutches. He does stuff like that, okay? He's not okay.
Attorney Simone is something else. We know Ray J likes to trend and he say off the wall stuff. Right now, Ray J and Brandy have been keeping their distance. He said stuff about that. Ray J for the last 2 weeks has been trending. Ray J was trying to defend his sister, and Brandy said what Ray J has to say. She don't condone it. Brandy just had her Hollywood Walk of Fame star. And that was being promoted. Ray J wasn't there. So we know Ray J likes to say crazy stuff. He likes to trend, like to go viral. And he said, when I say crazy stuff, he will trend to go viral. So let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
Looney Tunes, they should have dismissed it. I said that. Number two, why did they pay him? They paid him, as we said, because Hulu likely required it so that they wouldn't be walking into any lawsuits.
See? And it should have been way more than $6 million. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
At this point, Hulu hasn't. Hulu arguably actually could be sued as well because. But hold on, let me look at the agreement again and see if Hulu is it under the people claimants. No, is Ray J and his mama, Kris Kardashian Jenner production. Hulu is not a part of the agreement. So technically, Hulu didn't do anything. They could have gone either way, but Hulu's not a part of this agreement. But now the question is, will the defamation suit go? It could. Well, because when you accuse someone of being investigated or accuse someone of a crime, that is per se defamation. What that means is by definition, it's defamatory. But again, what I said he has going for them is the fact that these are celebrities means there's a higher burden. They have to show he did it maliciously, not simply because he was being reckless or a little cuckoo loony toony that he knew good and well the feds weren't really doing it. Also, they have to show it wasn't his personal opinion. If he articulated as though feds need to look into them, that's not quite what he said. Though what he said is any day now the feds could be going in there. Now he could have been saying that as though any day now the feds should. It really just depends. So I'm not going to say that the Kardashians have a slam dunk win or loss. We're going to have to see how those facts play out. But here, like I said, Ray J proved himself to be telling the truth when he has said over the years all of this was constructed by momager. Let me know your questions down in.
So now let's listen to, that was attorney Simone, Girls That Legal. Now we're about to listen to Trending Out Loud. He's also one of my favorite. I've been kind of out of the loop in regards to the news. Like the videos, y'all come in.
Secret Ray J tape settlement. Kim Kardashian is known for taking the fourth letter in the alphabet, but today she's steadily taken L's. There's a lot to this story. I'm going to break everything down. Sit back, relax. I'll tell you everything you need to know, and then I'll hand it over to y'all, the Out Loud congregation, to let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep.
It's funny. This is what we're playing right now.
Because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret, and the court said absolutely.
We're playing the same thing. That's funny.
So now those documents are public. The same agreement.
We're playing the same thing. Hold on.
That was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape. That's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy or something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light? Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below because I cannot wait to see this. Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 billion deal a secret. And the court had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape. That's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy or something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light. Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself.
A Los Angeles judge has denied efforts by Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner to keep details of their past agreement with Ray J out of the public. According to court documents, the judge rejected their request to seal records tied to their 2023 settlement involving the infamous tape. The ruling stated they failed to show that releasing the information would cause harm. What are you talking about? It's going to cause major harm. What's wrong with this judge? The dispute stems from a lawsuit filed October 2025 where Kim and Kris accused
this was constructed. Wait.
Let
me know your questions down below.
Like the video. Fair use reaction clip. Like I said, all comments are alleged. A judge, jury is going to have to decide what is true, what is false, and he's going to have to decide what's factual. A judge, jury is going to have to decide that. So let's continue. I accidentally hit a different button. Like the videos, y'all come in. Everybody's talking about this. Right now we're listening to Trending Out Loud.
Secret Ray J tape settlement. Kim Kardashian is known for taking the fourth letter in the alphabet, but today she's steadily taken
Okay, hold on. I gotta go forward. Gotta go forward. Hold on. Hold on.
There's more to is being dragged into the light. Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself.
A Los Angeles judge has denied efforts by Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner to keep details of their past agreement with Ray J out of the public. According to court documents, the judge rejected their request to seal records tied to their 2023 settlement involving the infamous tape. The ruling stated they failed to show that releasing the information would cause harm. What are you talking about? It's going to cause major harm. What's wrong with this judge? The dispute stems from a lawsuit filed October 2025 where Kim and...
Get the likes up, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Get the likes up. There's 47 people in the building. There's probably been about 3,000 people. Please hit the like button. Double tap the screen to get the likes up. There should be 3 dots in the right-hand corner. If you're watching from a phone or a tablet, you can just double tap the screen. You could double tap the screen to hit the like. YouTube makes it extremely easy. I guess there's like a hype button. Hit the hype button. And then I may do this as a hype later. But yeah, let's get the likes up, everyone. Thanks for being here. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip. Thanks for hitting the like.
Kris accused Ray J of defamation after he alleged federal scrutiny involving the pair. That is when he claimed that there was a RICO investigation going on, which we still don't know is true, but I kind of partly believe.
We still can't confirm or deny if there is a RICO situation. That's up to the feds. That's up to the attorney general. That's up to if they are actually being investigated. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. But Ray J made statements and claims on his live stream, which I don't think he should have, but he did. And he was stating what he stated, and I don't think he should have. He should have said he had heard, or this might be true, or somebody. I think he had said someone might have contacted, and you guys need to contact Kim to let her know this is happening. Can't confirm or deny, because they say Ray J likes to trend, so he could have been lying. I don't know. I'm just all comments are alleged of what Ray J says.
However, the Kardashians denied those claims. Ray J later countersued, alleging they breached a confidentiality agreement related to the tape, which is this $6 million settlement. He claims he was paid $6 million to remain silent, accusing them of violating the deal by discussing the situation on their Hulu series. Anything for ratings. Y'all know how the Kardashians get down. Attorneys for Kim and Kris argued the agreement resolved highly sensitive matters that the parties explicitly agreed to keep confidential in order to protect their families from public disclosure and respect these sensitive matters. The judge ultimately sided with Ray J, ordering unredacted filings. We are about to finally find out the truth behind...
So why didn't Ray J sue Hulu? That's the bigger question. They have the bigger bucks. Why didn't he sue both, Hulu and the Kardashians, if what's being stated is alleged? We heard what was being alleged on the show. They were shading him on the show. Why didn't he go for Hulu? That's the big question. And will he plan on doing that later as people are questioning? Because we were wondering, why were they even talking about Ray J on the show at all? Why are they even talking about him? She's sitting in a pink coat crying, talking with her friends, and saying she got stuff back. Why did they even think that was okay talking about Ray J like that? Did they not think that he was going to say something? And then the allegations that they made was so concerning. I can't confirm or deny what happened. I wasn't in the room with these people, but it's concerning.
This tape, it's been like 20 years, the entire world, and everyone's...
Okay, so I got to show y'all something. Hang in there with me. And I hope I don't lose this, but wait a second. Remember when Ray J went live and he was talking about, I'm going live, Kim, I'm going live, Kris. Here it is. Hold on.
Contract? There go to sex tape contract.
Now this is alleged. This is alleged. It's alleged. Hold on. I don't know what happened to the volume. Hold on. Let me go back.
You want to see the sex tape contract?
Alleged.
There go the sex tape contract.
Alleged.
There it is.
Alleged.
There's the whole thing, right?
Alleged.
That's my handwriting.
Alleged.
That's it, right? This
Alleged.
is the sex tape full contract.
Alleged.
So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this done. Come on, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through.
Alleged.
So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting. Giving Steve the
Alleged.
giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Look who was in the room with me.
Alleged.
Look who wrote exactly. You want to see the sex tape contract? There go the.
So all comments are alleged. Remember how that's what Ray J was talking about years and years ago. So I wanted to show that. Let's go back to the video in regards to Trending Out Loud talking about Ray J. Hold on one second. Let me bring this back up. Like the videos, y'all come in. Like the videos, y'all come in.
Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to.
Okay, so let's continue.
Mama has done seen this tape, and we're finally going to know the truth. We're gonna find out if Ray J has been telling the truth. We're gonna find out, did Kris really send them back in to do a second edition? Could this ruin the Kardashian crew? Just imagine you have a tape with your boyfriend. Your mom sees it and is like, nah, I don't think this is going to go viral enough. Could y'all go back in, shoot a second one, let me see it? Yeah, no problem, Mom. Okay, here, how's the second one? Imagine like rewinding, like zooming in. Nah, we'll go with the first one. Yo, if that comes out, that might bring down the whole Kardashian empire. For those of you who don't know the details of the $6 billion suit, here they are. I have the $6 million agreement that Kim Kardashian and Ray J never wanted you to see. And after reading it, it's way deeper than you would ever think. We're talking permanent silence, secret payments, and clauses that suggest there's still things we do not know. I pulled out 7 key points that I feel we all need to know. All right, let's break this down. I want to start with I think the most important one. You'll see here, 1, all claims known and unknown. They both agree to drop everything, not just current issues, but anything that could ever come up. They can never sue each other again. Both sides agree to never sue again over this situation. Point number 3, confidentiality was serious AF. Okay, just put that there as a little bit of a joke. They were not supposed to talk about this situation at all, ever mention the agreement or the breach. This is the part in the doc where it says that. It says they cannot publicize, disseminate any terms. Number 4, if someone talks, they lose money. If someone breaks confidentiality, payments can stop immediately. That's the $6 million or the breach money. If somebody exposes this, someone might lose and cost themselves millions of dollars. Let's go over to point number 5. Non-disparagement clause. They legally agree not to talk bad about each other ever. All right, let's go to the 6th point here. Nobody admits any wrongdoing. Okay, so the part from the document here is this does not constitute any admission of wrongdoing. So both sides settled, but nobody took accountability. Again, we have always discussed this. Who put the tape out? Was it Kris? Was it Ray J? Was it Kim? I believe they both put it out. I think behind the scenes they were like, yo, this is going to help my career. This is going to help your career, and let's go. The part that I think everybody could agree on that is pretty disgusting is the fact that Kris watched the tape and was like, yo, can you guys film another one?
Allegedly. All comments are alleged. All comments are alleged. I'm not trying to have no problems. Like the videos, y'all come in. Please double tap that screen, y'all. Super chats are welcome. $2, $5. All comments are alleged. I'm not trying to have problems. We're giving credit to Attorney Simone. We're giving credit to Trending Out Loud. Like the videos, y'all come in.
Because I feel like you could do a little bit better. I don't care how much amount of money that you can make off of that. watching your daughter's tape and directing it and sending her back with her boyfriend who was
alleged. And you got to remember, people were dumb back then. You can't just put out a tape without ID and signatures. We've been saying that for the longest. Ray J never should have let this situation happen, and things continue to happen. We don't understand. If this is what's happening, a judge and jury is going to have to decide regarding this whole case. A judge, jury, innocent till proven guilty. A judge is going to have to decide. But Ray J never should have got himself into this situation. We see that he continues to get himself in a situation. And then you know how people say, I helped you, but I'm going to take it all down? It's almost like the Candace situation. She was cool with Charlie Kirk. Now, Erica is doing what Erica's doing, all comments are alleged, and Candace, like, she goes live all the time. She's getting millions of views. It's almost like Ray J saying the same thing. You guys did XYZ. You're making millions. He alleged got $1 million from them, 6 million from them, but they're painting him to be alleged how he feels, something that he's not. So that's alleged. We heard how the Kardashians portrayed him. Why did y'all need to portray him at all? Why not just talk about yourselves? Why utilize him? Maybe they wanted the ratings to skyrocket. Maybe they wanted people to tune in. Maybe they needed something to have people talk about. We continue to see the unhealthy relationships oozing. Kim, Kanye, Ray J sitting down with Kanye, Khloe, Tristan, Khloe, Lamar, Kylie, Timothy, Kylie, Travis, Travis Scott. It's so much stuff, and it's so concerning. And now, they are talking about other countries using Kris Icon to help build wealth for themselves. What? Because you heard about the good vibe, bad vibes. Some of the exes have experienced XYZ. Some of the people feel that once there's a relationship, the person career takes a slight, situationship. There's about 113 in the building. Y'all, let's get the likes up. This is my first live in 3 weeks, almost 2 weeks. So please get the likes up, y'all. 100 and something in the building and 12 likes. Please double tap that screen. There's 3 dots in the right-hand corner. So like I said before, because the Kardashians have attorneys, Ray J have attorneys, all comments are alleged. I wasn't there. This is going to be totally up to a judge to decide the documents that Ray J have, if they're factual. Because remember, Ray J was on vacation, and he had told his team to allegedly send these documents over. So what I just showed y'all 10 minutes ago, I can't confirm or deny if the documents that Ray J has are factual. A judge is going to have to decide that. Did they break the agreement? The Kardashians definitely didn't want that agreement. I'm going to play this for you. Kardashians didn't want that agreement to be told.
Because they don't want to. Jenner it's bad because Kim Kardashian and it's bad.
They don't want to seem like they're in cahoots with Ray J.
It's bad.
Okay, let's continue.
Because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 million deal a secret, and the court said absolutely not. So now those documents are public. The same agreement that was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape, that's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy on something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light? Baby, this is a...
First off, we are using... This ain't lazy. You can go talk your ish on your page. You're probably a part of it. We're talking about this. We gave people credit. This isn't lazy. We're putting out what's happening. So you don't like what's happening here? This is my first live back. You're not going to shade me, disregard me, or be rude to me. This is my first time back. This ain't lazy. We're putting out what's being talked about from all areas and aspects. That's what YouTube is. Go do your stuff. You can do better. Maybe.
About to be bad. real bad because they've been hiding so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below because I cannot wait to see this.
Okay, so let's continue with Trending Out Loud. Like I said, this is my first live in 3 weeks. I was sitting here watching it. I said, okay, let me go ahead and put this live together so y'all can hear what people are saying, what Trending Out Loud is saying, what the legal bestie Simone is saying. This is huge. This is huge. People need to know that this is concerning. Will this affect their brand deals? Is Kim alleged dating Lewis alleged to help change the narrative, shift the narrative? Is Kanye, doing what he's doing, going, doing his concerts and stuff? And Kanye's video is concerning. We ain't really gonna get into that, but like the videos, y'all come in.
Okay, that's a little bit eerie for me. I don't care how many billions of dollars, but that's the Chris. This document, I think to me, this is probably the strongest point of all the clauses. The fact that nobody admits wrongdoing. So Ray J, hey, wasn't me. Chris, it wasn't me. Kim, it wasn't me. This clears that up. Now, number 7 here, unknown claim waiver. They waive their rights to future unknown claims. And the part of the document, it says they waive rights even for things they don't know yet. They signed away their right to come back later, even if something new comes out. All right, it's y'all turn to sound off below. Let me know what you think.
So we'll see what happens. I can't confirm or deny. This is totally going to be up to a judge to decide if what Rage is saying is true or false, what Kim is saying is true or false. But people have to wake up. You cannot put out a tape without your alleged signature and ID. So let me go to this one, because this is where the defamation came in. Hold on.
So apparently Ray J is working with the feds right now to drop a major RICO case.
So can't confirm or deny if he's really working with the feds or he was just drunk. I can't confirm or deny it. Like the videos, y'all come in. We're putting everything in this one video. So that way, no lawyers can come after me. It's all alleged. This is what's being said. Ray J, Kim, and Chris are going to have to go to court regards to what's being said.
Against Kim Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner. I'll show you the footage in a second. It was during one of his live streams, but he said that this is going to be worse than what we saw with Diddy. If you don't know who this guy is, he used to be a rapper a while ago. He also had an interesting relationship with Kim herself, so maybe he does know something. And we saw Kanye make a lot of allegations about Kim, but we never really seen anything come to light, so maybe now we will. But check this.
This federal RICO on KK and Chris.
Okay, so he's talking what he's talking. Go back and look at the live. I can't play it because what Ray J's saying, he may be allegedly defaming them. I can't confirm or deny if what he's saying is factual. I can't confirm or deny if someone contacted Ray J. This whole thing is going to have to go through the court system. Now, it's being alleged that the Kardashians wanted this agreement sealed. They didn't want it out there. Like the video, y'all. There's 140 in the building. Please double tap the screen so we can continue. 112 in the building. So when you ask people to like the video, they exit. People come in and out, but you got to like the video. Get me back into the algorithm, please. Please like the video. So let's continue. Ray J is saying what he is saying, and people played that clip.
It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
So I confirm or deny if this is worse than Diddy. So that's why the Kardashians filed the defamation lawsuits against Ray J, because they feel that they've been defamed by him. And Ray J is almost like at a get back. But Ray J didn't need to do all this. When they put him on the show, Hulu show, I can't confirm or deny if it was season 1, 2, or 3. I know they had talked about Ray J on their show. Many people were like, Ray J, why aren't you taking care of this? Why are you going to let them say what they're saying about you? Why aren't you taking care of this properly? Remember, Ray J, go back. This is what Ray J has said years ago. Remember, he was on vacation.
You want to see the sex tape contract?
Alleged.
There go the sex tape contract. There it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's my handwriting.
Alleged.
That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract.
Alleged. Now remember, he went live on this.
So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this done. Come on, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through. So Kim signs the deliverables.
So a judge is going to have to decide if that's really Kim's signature. This is the one thing. This is the one thing you got to realize. Ray J is a receipt keeper. Whoever his team is, he's had these documents for years. This tape was out in what year? Ray J is a receipt keeper. I've never seen a guy so organized like Ray J. Who is his team? Ray J has documents from years ago. He did not discard that stuff. He is a receipt keeper. And like I said, all comments are alleged. A judge jury's going to have to decide what he has, if that's his signature, if that's Kim's signature. So what he's saying, I can't confirm or deny. I wasn't there.
Exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting.
Alleged.
Giving Steve giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room.
Alleged.
Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly. You want to see the sex tape contract? There go the sex tape contract.
So that's what's being alleged. This was a video from Ray J years ago. So when they go to court, all this will be presented. Many people have been talking about that. Let's see. Kris Jenner claims Ray J made Kim life hell for decades. But why would y'all talk about Ray J on the show, though? You know what I'm saying? Y'all talked about Ray J on the show. I don't know if they're just trying to play victim and they're just trying to protect their brands, but it's concerning. This is all over. Kim Kardashian, Ray J, $6 million secret settlement. Everybody's talking about the settlement. There's a settlement that was made. A lot of us didn't understand. Once Ray J was talked about on the show, we didn't understand why Ray J didn't file a lawsuit. We're like, because he was so mad and he was going through a lot and the family was worried about him. It's like, you got to be careful what you get yourself involved in. Be careful who you date. Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner goes after Ray J for defamation in regards to they feel that he was trying to say it's RICO. We can't confirm if there's even a RICO. It's all over. Let's see. Court denies Kim and Kris plea in regards to the Ray J deal. So the courts are saying, no, you guys signed this. We're not going to deny it. Kim Kardashian files and declares Ray J. Yeah, so this is the racketeering. So we don't really know if there is an alleged racketeering. This one I almost played, but it was blinking, and I can't take the blinking right now. Kim Kardashian denied claims in regards to the collab, in regards to the tape. So it's so all over. Hold on. So many people are talking about it. Hold on. Like the video, fair use reaction clip. Like the video as you guys come in. And this is going to be the biggest thing. I'm wondering if there will be a judge jury. I'm wondering if they're going to do a different settlement outside of. Because if this starts affecting their brand deals, and we know they make a lot of money on brand deals, we know that they want to get into different rooms. If those doors start closing and they can't get into those rooms to trend and go viral, we just saw in regards to the Michael B. Jordan situation, how Michael B. Jordan was like, no, sweetie, do not attach your name to me. Do not. That was Michael B. Jordan's moment. And the Kardashians love to trend with other people. Sometimes the celebrities are cool with it. Sometimes the celebrities want to work with the Kardashians. Sometimes celebrities don't. They just want to have their own moment, their own time. And Kim loves to trend with other people that are trending. It's kind of weird and creepy. I've talked about that for years. When Usher was trending, she went to the show several times to post that. There's no privacy for the Kardashians. They want to show everything, post everything. And it's like, who's taking these pictures? Who's taking these pictures and sending it to media? Alleged their team is. They want a trend every week. It's something. And I don't know if y'all noticed. Either it was last month or the month before. We were like, why is Kim wanting to attach her name to Ray J? Because remember, Ray J was talking about his health concern. And then all of a sudden, we're seeing stuff about the lawsuit in regards to whatever. And many people are like, well, Kim, if he's sick, why are you wanting to turn Ray J if he's sick? He's talking about his health. So then Ray J's mom made a statement. And Ray J's mom was kind of like, with Ray, if y'all didn't put it out, who put it out? If y'all didn't orchestrate, who orchestrated? And remember, there's different allegations that's going on in regards to the Kardashians, Ray J mom, and Brandy. I don't think Brandy can speak, allege. I think Brandy might be under an NDA, and Brandy doesn't want to break that NDA. She don't want no parts in it. Ray J is trending and has been trending in a concerning way for 3 years. This is not just something new. Ray J's been trending for concerning stuff for 3 years. So it's a lot. And if he is having health concerns, this added stress in regards to putting him into a light that's not possibly what's truthful, he may not want his name out there like that in regards to what's being talked about regarding him. So Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner loses the sealed $6 million settlement. The judge says, you know, that's the biggest thing. Ray J is basically saying, I helped. Now I'm going to make sure everything comes out. So them not being able to seal this, I'm sure they're kind of ticked off. This is the other thing too. All hands on deck. Um, Kim is trending with Lewis. Kanye is trending in regards to his video. So concerning. Kylie is doing an interview with Kid Cudi. Right now, Lamar Odom is talking about his relationship with Chloe. All hands on deck. They're wanting to saturate the media with other stuff other than this Kim Ray J stuff. You got Lamar Odom talking about his relationship with Chloe. If Chloe knew all that stuff about Lamar, why not leave sooner? Alleged Lamar was cheating with women and women was calling Kris and calling Chloe to come and get him. What? Why would you stay in that situation like that? So we see the unhealthy relationships, and I talk about it all the time. The unhealthy relationships are oozing. Kim Kardashian, Ray J. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. Chloe, Lamar. Chloe, Tristan. Kylie, Timothy. Kylie, Travis. Kylie, Travis. What's his name? Kylie and the one guy she dated. Who was that? Black China's ex. So they look for stuff to trend about. What's his name? Tyga. Kylie Tyga. Kylie dated Tyga at what age? So concerning. So concerning. And then the one sister that's married, they want to throw shade at that. They don't want Courtney to be happy. Let me show you a video. Hold on. Hold on. This stuff popped in. Hold on. Remember when Kim was on the phone with Courtney and she was like, "Are you happy?" Because remember, there's different statements that's made about and Kim and Travis. I can't confirm or deny if something happened in regards to that. Kim and Chris Humphries. Let me see. Where's that video? There's a video of Kim talking to. I'm sorry, I got to cover it up. There's a video of Kim talking to. There it is. Y'all remember this? She's on the phone with Courtney saying, "Are you happy?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm happy because I'm staying away from you." Remember that? Kim wanted to trend around Courtney's wedding, Courtney's dress, attaching herself to Courtney and the brand she was dealing with. Kim wanted to trend about, oh, that's the musician I use. Kim wanted to trend about the outfits. It's like nobody else. It's kind of weird and creepy. She don't want nobody else, not even Courtney, to get attention. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Remember how they were fighting? And they talked about that fight on the show. How it was almost like she's mad at Courtney for finding true love. She's mad at Courtney for finding someone that's stable and not problematic. Remember, it used to be Kim, Chloe, and Courtney that would trend about stuff. Courtney stepped away and was focusing on family. Courtney stepped away and she was focused on her marriage. And then I started seeing when I started saying Courtney's the only sister that's married, trying to focus on family. I started seeing posts, and I can't confirm or deny where those posts were. Oh, he's cheating. Oh, they might break up. There was a lot of weird posts that was coming out after people were like, that's the one sister that seems happy in a marriage. And there was drama surrounding that. So there's just look at all this stuff in regards to the Kardashian. Is she dating Lewis for the right reason? Look at them in this altercation. It's so concerning. Well wishes, Lewis. You a grown man. You making decisions. Um, Remember how we had posted something saying about Kanye said he couldn't wish her the best because that would mean that she would end up back with him. Remember how Chris had this procedure and then her face started changing and people were like, "Oh my goodness, Kim and Chris looks very similar." They want to trend and to go viral. This Kim and this Ray J and this Ray J and Kim situation is kind of concerning. She really fought with Courtney. I really believe that that was a moment. She was angry that Courtney, because remember, Kim used to call Courtney lazy. Remember? Oh, you're lazy. You don't want to work. You don't work as hard as I am. Kim wanted to continue to stay that momentum to trend and go viral. She's like, we're the moment. We have to ride this wave. Girls, you don't want to deal with what mom dealt with. We got to ride this wave in regards to this fame. And remember how Kanye helped them get into different rooms. So everybody's talking about it. And then remember how this Michael B. Jordan, and then she was kind of like, you wish you would. And then she was like, I was never, let's say, it was never that deep. I was simply showing support. No, Kim wanted to trend with Michael B. And Michael B had to shut that down. Not everything needs to be turned into an attack. No, Kim wanted to turn with Michael B. And Michael B was like, look, you're not going to take away from my moment. Ray J tells Kim Kardashian he can't run. Oh, Ray J tells Kim Kardashian he can't ruin her law career. She doesn't have it yet. And I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a step back. Kim has had different lawsuits that she's either been a part of, walked away from, settled. There's been a different lawsuits in regards to Kim Kardashian and Black China, Kim and the Rob lawsuit. There was an alleged financial stuff that was going on. There was alleged man saying he gave different women money in a bag. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. Alleged the Kardashians having concerns in regards to the store being open and alleged utilizing Ray J's mother's credit card and whether that lawsuit was settled. We talked about that. There's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. And can she become a lawyer having the alleged different allegations and lawsuits under her name? And is she saying if what Ray J is saying is true, can this avoid her from becoming a lawyer if they feel she put out that? You understand? So I think she doesn't want to put her name out there as signing for or approving, but it's you can't put out something without your ID and your signature. We keep saying that. So this is a mess. I haven't been live in 2, 3 weeks. I had to go live. We had to talk about it. Um, but yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Let me see. What else? So, see, and she was basically she wanted to trend with Michael. It's kind of weird and creepy that Kim wants to trend when people are trending. Remember her hair was really messy, the heels were really high, and then remember how she tripped. How are you going to have heels that high? Did you want to trip and fall? Why is your heels that high? I'm trying. Can y'all hear me again? Yeah, they bumped out a lot of people in the room. We had 100 and something in the building. We had about 100 and something in the building. I had to reboot the system. That's the one thing. Nobody ain't upset. This is serious. This is serious. And people are calling it out. If there are people that are thinking that this is not what we're seeing, that's a concern too. People are addressing what's happening. Because if they're going to try and be influencers, how do you not know if your daughter isn't being influenced by this situation? People care. I thought about you. People care. People care about this situation. They're doing everything they can to not trend about this. They're doing everything they can to not trend about this. So like the videos y'all come in, like the videos y'all come in. Thanks for being here, everyone. Um, let me see. Anything else I want to talk about? Yeah. So she wanted to train with Michael B to take attention away from her and Ray J. So I'm just showing y'all the different clips that's out there. Let's see. Kim Kardashian accuses Kendall of being jealous. I can't confirm or deny if this is true or false. If Kim Kardashian is accusing Kendall of being jealous, because Kendall can get pretty much any guy she wants. Real talk. Kendall is not really problematic. Kendall won't really, well, I take that back. Kendall did not used to, and maybe that's why. Kendall never really shaded her exes. Or if they were in a relationship, Kendall wanted to continue to talk about them. But recently, with her Super Bowl commercial, because remember, Kendall was dating Bad Bunny. They broke up, so the Kardashians had to trend with Bad Bunny in some kind of way, shape, or form. Whenever something's going on, if they know that person, if they want to trend with that person, they'll find a way to attach. So, Kendall trending regards to throwing shade about the good vibe, bad vibe. I say that. I don't normally say the other thing, but Kendall wanted to trend with the exes, and that then threw shade at all those sports guys, which isn't good. So, men, you got to be careful attaching yourselves to them, because at a later date they can have you trend with them about something and you're not even a part of the conversation. They'll make you a part of the conversation. So a lot of the guys were kind of probably mad. I would be mad because one of the guys said something and she had said something about the ankle or the leg, and he was like, well, come and rub it or something. But Kendall wanted to trend in regards to the Super Bowl. So guys need to be careful. Date who you want to date. If you feel that you're in love, and I've said this before, these girls are expected to date. They will try to push a product. They will try to seek justice for something if they're trending and getting backlash. Kim wanted to trend about she wanted to trend about the firefighters. Remember how we had showed then how much they gave firefighters in regards to food? We showed the receipt amount and the price that they gave. If they felt that the firefighters were being unfairly treated, they should have provided food for them for longer than the days that they did. I can't confirm to deny how many days, but we saw the receipt. If they felt the firefighters were being unfairly treated, they should have serviced them food for that whole time that they were putting out the fires. Period. And maybe they did, and we don't know. I don't know. But people talked about the receipt. People talked about the receipt, and they showed the receipt. So now she wants to trend, and why didn't you make sure they were getting comparable pay? So Kim will utilize an old story to try and bring it to light to trending over that again. Then she wanted to donate an outfits or something. Why didn't y'all do that? Why haven't y'all done that all along? Why don't y'all have a home for homeless women? Why don't y'all have a home for homeless men? Why aren't y'all doing more in regards to LA? They like to keep a lot of their money, and we get it. Why not keep a lot of it? But why not support and help? So if Kim is trending and getting backlash, she'll do XYZ to try and refrain from conversating about that. Don't look over there, look over here. I'm going to talk about this so you don't talk about that. I'm going to do this so you don't do that. When Kanye would do random stuff and he would say random things, sometimes we see Kim in a bathing suit. So Kim will do several things, and go look at what Donald Trump had to say about Kim. Allegedly, Donald Trump called her disingenuous. Go look that up and what that means. So Kim will try and trend about a product. Kim will try and trend about justice. Kim will try and ship. Kim will try and trend about an old story. Kim will try and trend about Kanye. And then she'll try and trend about a look. So there's several different things that she goes. There's about 10 of them. And if you know in regards to the backlash, you'll see that this is what it's always been. It's kind of her team I don't know. I don't know. Her team is something else. So if you really watch it, and then if there's an event, the Kardashian want to be in, like, if it's E News, Us Weekly, or if it's entertainment, the Kardashians want to be in the pictures when those people are going famous, like the Oscars. The Kardashians wanted to be almost first in some of those pictures, in the middle, and towards the end. So if you're doing a video and you're talking about the Oscars and you're talking about these actors and their accolades and what they've done, the Kardashians want to be a part of those conversations. And some of these media people allow it. I don't know if the Kardashians are paying these people to post them, but these actors use their sweat and tears to go into acting, do these roles, and the Kardashians wanted to outtrend people from the Oscars. So I'm wondering, and we had said this, some of these celebrities are getting sick of the Kardashians sucking the air out of an event, trying to make it about them somehow, some way. And we get it. They went to the after party, but I don't know if any of them, Kylie went to the Oscars and she was sitting next to Timothy. And many people were wondering about Timothy. Why did things go left with him? In regards to, he's always, that's the other thing. Timothy has always talked about how he felt about the arts, but he was doing so much for Marty Supreme. Why did it go left when it went left? And is that a part of their niche? Trend about something bad, it'll help you. Look at Travis Scott, height of his career. Look at Kanye, height of his career. Look at James Harden, height of his career. Look at Tristan, height of his career. A lot of these guys, height of their career, and all of a sudden you're in the media in regards to X, Y, and Z. So that in itself is concerning. And I call it good vibes, bad vibes. Other people call it something else. And oh wow, I think I might have lost. Hold on. I might have lost what I just had up, y'all. Hold on. Like the videos y'all come in. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna play this again.
Oh, it's bad because Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner just tried to keep that $6 million deal a secret, and the court said absolutely not. So now those documents are public. The same agreement that was allegedly paid to Ray J to stay quiet and had a clause that nobody could speak about the tape. That's not internet rumor. That's legal paperwork. But what's said to me is, if everything was so false, why fight this like you're trying to keep something hidden? Because you don't beg the court for privacy on something that doesn't matter or isn't true. You bury things that are true. Why hide it? And Ray J has been saying for years, there's more to the story. And now, suddenly, the same deal y'all wanted sealed is being dragged into the light? Baby, this is about to be bad. Real bad. Because they've been trying to hide it so bad. This ain't just tea anymore. This is legal exposure. And when a judge says no to secrecy, baby, that means the story is about to tell itself. Y'all drop your comments down below.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. 127 in the building, and we have 22 likes. Please get the likes up, y'all. Please get the likes up. I'm about to show y'all another one. Please get the likes up, y'all. Please get the likes up. 127 in the building and 22 likes. Please open up that screen to get the likes up. So we're about to show this video. It's basically saying a judge just ordered Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner secret settlement to be talked about. So this is, remember when she wanted to be in front of that college? So they like the media attention. They don't want this in regards to, they don't want to look bad. It's okay, allege, if Ray J looks bad, but they don't want to look bad. So they're doing everything they can. Kylie and the Child is going live. Tristan Thompson is being talked about. Lamar Odom's being talked about. They're doing a lot to try and take away from the attention in regards to Ray J. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Come on, help push me into the algorithm. This video can be pushed into the algorithm. So if you're watching from a phone, press 1. If you're watching from a phone, press 1. All you have to do is double tap that screen to hit the like button. All you have to do is double tap that screen to hit the like button. Or there's 3 dots in the right-hand corner to hit the like button. There's 3 dots in the right-hand corner to hit the like button. Okay, y'all, this is my first live in 2 3 weeks. I wanted to talk about this Kim situation. I will do some shorts to break some of this stuff down for y'all, but I needed to go live about it. But I appreciate everyone for being here. Can y'all hear me okay? Because why aren't people hitting the like button?
Why are people hitting the like button?
Hit the like button, y'all. There's 96 people in the building. Please double tap the screen to hit the like. Please double tap the screen to hit the like. Sometimes people have to backspace. The like button is a thumbs up above the video, below the video. The like button is above the video, below the video. Let me see if there was anything else I wanted to show y'all. But get the likes up, y'all. But so we've talked about that Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner loses to seal the $6 million Ray J settlement. Because a lot of us were wondering, why isn't Ray J, if what they're saying is true or false, why wasn't he suing? So now we're finding out that he had a settlement with them. So many people are like, oh, okay, that's why things shifted. That's why things shifted. But many people are wondering, why didn't he have a settlement with Hulu? You know what I'm saying? Hulu's the big fish. They have millions of subscriptions. So that's the big thing. So make a long story short, I can't confirm or deny what Ray J saying is true or false. It's going to be up to a judge. Innocent till proven guilty. A judge or jury is going to have to decide what is being talked about, if it's real or fake. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't in the room, and I'm not a judge, and I'm not a jury. And if what Ray, and like I said, Ray J is a receipt keeper. Now, is his receipts legit? I don't know. Is his receipts legit? I don't know. I don't know. But y'all remember 3 years ago when Ray J went live and he was showing all these documents, a judge is going to have to decide if this all is factual. And if this is true, how will it affect their brand deals? Or are people going to say no big deal? I mean, go back and look at, remember how the Balenciaga situation was going on? People were like, how do you, and she was like, well, I'm not the company. I didn't create the ad, but it's like she was still wearing those clothes. Anybody that wear Balenciaga, because that's concerning of the ad that Balenciaga had. So, well wishes. We'll see what happens. I'll follow the case. We'll see what transpire. I appreciate y'all all for being here. I might have to clean up the video when Kim and Courtney got into it. Sometimes YouTube don't like that. I might have to clean up the video a little bit later because of that clip. But I wish y'all well. Please like the video. I am realizing sometimes I do have to slow down because there's 23 likes in here, and there's probably going to be about 5,000 people that's watched this video. 5,023 likes. This is what I don't like, that people will grab this tea, run with the tea, and not like the video. That's crazy to me. But well wishes. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Well wishes. If Ray J is dealing with health issues, a lawsuit is a lot of stress. But he made statements maybe he shouldn't have made. You know, he made statements maybe he shouldn't have made. And why did they put him on the show making him look a certain way? So it's all a mess. It's all a mess. Is he kind of like, I helped y'all get there? Now he's trying to bring it down? I don't know. But it is a mess. It is a mess. It is a mess. And like I said, all hands on deck. A lot of them are trying to trend, go viral, and try and take away from this Kim, Kris, and Ray J stuff. We'll see what happens in regards to the court deal. But continue to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. This video is probably going to have about 5,000 people, if not more. And 23 likes, 24 likes is sad. Welcome back. I've been gone for 3 weeks. But please hit the like button. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.